Fucking patch day. Why do I have to work? Been gone for the majority of the fucking day and hoop lala hoop. Seth, how lovely to see you. If you're not in too much of a rush, I was about to make a pot of tea. Would you like a cup? I don't drink tea, but yes. Take a seat then, and I'll find us something to nibble on as well. Murder, essentially.
暁が解散してからというもの、ここも少し静かになりました。
Can imagine.
でも寂しくなんかないのです。このタタルの情報網によれば、皆さんそれぞれの目的のために忙しくしながらも元気に過ごされているようですから。
Everyone is posting on fucking Twitter about their adventures.
多少は時間に融通が利くようになりましたので、あれをやろう、これをやろうといろいろ考え中なのです。冒険者さんはこれからどうされるのですか？
Or AK, yes, a new adventure.
天の果てまで行ってきたというのに、冒険者さんは相変わらずですね。それなら私にいい考えが。これまで冒険者さんは困っている方々を助けたり、世界の脅威に抗ったりするために戦い続けてきました。そうして英雄と呼ばれるまでになりましたが、終末を払った今、その肩書きは一旦置いてしまってもいいと思うのです。そして初めて砂の家でお会いした日のように、一人の冒険者に戻って世界を巡ってみてはいかがですか？
I mean, we were literally told that there's a bunch of hoopla that we haven't really checked out, so I mean, we need to start somewhere.
おお、早くも冒険者の顔つきになってきましたね。
I'm sure that's just the digestive system. Booga.
目的地が決まっていないのでしたら、このタタルタルにお任せください。
Easy, don't even have to decide myself. 10 out of 10. Good potato.
その目的地とはズバリサベネア島。
You spent an expansion there, what do you mean?
前回は週末の騒動もあって、ラザハンの都もゆっくり観光できていないはずです。ブリトラさんのためにもぜひ。それにサベネア島が浮かぶ北条会は最近まで帝国の影響力が強く、冒険の手も及んでいなかったんだとか。きっと今も多くの謎や神秘が眠っているはずです。
お前、北条海に沈む海底遺跡に行ったことがあるか？
So that's literally the first place we're going to, or... No, but the trailer would be implying that fucking we're gonna get the hoopla map from fucking our boy. But will that lead to the dungeon, or is it something else?
目的地が決まったようですね。新たな冒険を前に ワクワクが止まらないといった顔です。そんな冒険者さんの門出を祝して私から新たな旅装をプレゼントしたいのですが、実は
Okay, so the end of the patch gives us a new, like, free outfit. Okay.
大急ぎで完成させますので、もう少しこのままお待ちいただけますか？
Oh, wait, what? Oh, instantly. Okay. Yeah, make sure it has pockets. That is a very important thing in all pairs of fucking clothing. Is this like the Arcanist Hoopla where she's kind of slow with it? Okay, no, she's okay. Perhaps a little bit mad. Just perhaps.
見えない部分にもポッケをたくさん用意しておくのです。冒険者さんは使いもしないのに毛皮や羽や葉っぱなんかを拾ってくる人ですから。
Oh, really now? Okay, yeah, this is taking like a year.
それから撥水性も大事です。海だろうと川だろうと温泉だろうとお構いなしに服のまま入ってしまう人ですからね。
Oh, wait, what? We're having a vision? What the fuck? Wait. That's a Xenos' fucking... Yeah. That's Xenos'. Okay. That's a Xenos fucking Reaper. Fucking Reaper ghost thingy Lemurian. Okay. So, Xenos isn't gonna have anything to do with it, but his new friend that we never got a real explanation of is gonna have some importance. Understandable. Hey yo, Tataru, you done?
目が覚めましたか？
Yes, you see, you said a few seconds. It took like 5 hours. Fuck you been doing? How many pockets you be adding?
お待たせしてごめんなさいです。つい針が乗ってしまい。
Understandable.
何かいい夢でも見ましたか？それとも未知の冒険への興奮が漏れ出ているのでしょうか？
I don't know if that was a dream that we saw or if it was something else.
心躍ってらっしゃる冒険者さんにぴったりの旅装がもうすぐ完成します。仕上げは工房で行うのでダイヤモンドフォージまでご足労
Oh wait, it's the traveling outfit. Alright, it's gonna be that. Well, I'm not gonna change into it, but I can keep it. Yeah, it's just outside. serve as the artiste that refines her piece into a masterpiece. And no napping this time, I only need a moment. You'll see 5 years later. Are we gonna have another short now? A little bit more room to the shoulders, open up the cuffs, a final adjustment to the hem. All done. Let's see how it looks on the mannequin. Yeah, it's the traveler outfit. Yeah, no, it doesn't. It definitely screams ready for our new adventures, and it's literally. Wait, it looks kind of. No. I was about to say. Or maybe it's because I haven't been equipping Endwalker gear. So glad you approve. It looked like it was fucking high resolution and everything else, but of course it fucking is. Of course it is. Yeah, I think this is what I should be afraid of. What I owe this potato. Okay. Thank me, though. All I ask is that you wear this on your travels, where that wasn't the intention, but maybe. Where did it get those stylish garments, I wonder? Before you know it, a horde of new customers will be climbing over each other to place orders at Tataru Taru's boutique. I don't know about that. Depends, they might get scared away. I can hear it now. The merry clinkling of gill overflowing from my coffers. Swoosh. Wait. Oh. Oh, it comes with... Okay. It's not just the gear pieces. Gonna Merchant Empire aside, you must be excited to start a fresh chapter of your life. New place to go, new people to meet. I often wonder if you remember all the experiences and exploits without taking at least a few notes. I feel like the only one who's ever taken notes here is probably fucking Pyro, like Jesus Christ. Or maybe I should be doing just that. You'll never know when some odd past detail might become relevant, or if one day you'll take a blow to the head and forget the better part of the past decade. Something to keep your mind in any case. I swear, Pyro is gonna find this and he's gonna fucking splooge. So it takes one quest and he is already like, yes, lore. In the game. The Unending Codex, yeah. Signs of the Seventh Dawn. I feel like... Shouldn't this be more filled out, though, I feel? Because, like, I get that this is what we're starting off with, but I feel like we should be having notes on way more characters at this point anyways, but, I mean... yeah. Maybe they'll just add it later. The question is, how would this gear even look? My inventory is filled with random shit, man. I don't need the tombstones. Ish debatable. Oh yeah, rhyme. But, we'll let it be for now. Bountiful Ruins. Is this gonna take me straight to the dungeon? As the former receptionist and sometimes intelligence gatherer of the science, allow me to offer you a word of advice. Do not expect the UC rumors to simply fall into your lap. Adventurers rely on gossip, and the best place to pick up information are the taverns and markets. At present, you only have a broad destination in mind. When you arrive in Fafnir, I suggest you explore your options at Marine's Mahan? Finest drinking establishment. Okay, it's that place. Charm the employees, and they'll not only point you in the direction of the local tale tellers, they'll also share with you the tricks of loosening their tongues. Now, I really must be getting back to running my boutique. Enjoy the journey. And don't die, forehead. Yeah, shouldn't there be... Because I did all the role quests on this character, or is that not until later? It's probably later. Ba-ba-da-ba. Wait, there was a lookout point here? Yeah, they changed how this look. Alright. Right. They did a bunch of small things. I need to look at the fucking adventure card later too. Welcome to Name of Place. Oh, I didn't recognize you at first. Are you here alone? Let me find you a table. And then hopefully no drunkard will be turning into a monster this day, yeah? Ruins beneath the bounty? Question mark? Would you be speaking of the sunken treasure vault? I have one regular, a historian in fact, who could tell you a lot about it. And then it turns out it's just Graha being Graha. Here he is, Professor Yarhen. I saw him. Come on, what? Although somewhat private sort, the professor is quick to befriend those who share his fondness of Mehen's unique beverages. Offer him any drink from our selection and he should happily share everything he knows about the vault you seek. And some random odd hoopla besides. Whatever you buy for him is on the house, by the way. If Miriam find out I took coin from Favnir as a savior, she would have me scrubbing pots for a week. What? Do you mean it's only proper business? Just because I save world I still pay, eh? Yes. Fuck off! Okay, so it's a longer hoopla. What may I do for you, my Eorzean friend? Oh, just a friendly chat. How about a drink? Drunken bitch? Obviously you wouldn't deny it. I mean, she was just ready to help anyways. Bottoms up. Motherfucker's gonna fucking tell me all about the vault while he's in a drunken rage. Oh. I mean, it's just an average... Okay, no, maybe not an average glass. That's kind of big. I know when I'm being softened up, bro. He ain't playing no games. He knows. Well, yes. Al-Sadal was the Khan of the Aru tribe. What? Oh, I don't think I know about this individual, this Asaldal Halabrahabla. His decision to aid the Arkasadora in what ultimately won them the war against the Gayasura thus allowed our predecessors to lay the foundation for this thriving city-state. The truly fascinating stories, however, concern his grandson, Alasal III, who was known for his deeds as satrap at Ratsan's early days. Summitly... Okay, wait, what? Some attested a man traveling to another world entirely and returning with glittering riches. Others that he broke an alliance with a surgeon worm of the first brood. I don't remember if this is supposed to be connected to Vitra or if it could just be any other of the first brood. But traveling to another world would be interesting for Ishtola to know. Tale of the Sunken Vault, and one I'm most curious about. According to its legend, Ferd claimed a small island somewhere in the middle of the bounty where he built a structure reaching clear to the bottom of the sea, a deep and secret storehouse, and locked all his worldly wealth within it. Unga bunga. In the century's sense, whenever a natural disaster or hardship befell Radishan, folk would remember that tale of the hidden treasures. Worthy souls would set out to claim the fortune, but precious few ever made it home. And assumably no one ever got to the thing. Would you like to hear more? Oh, my cup appears to be empty. It would be a shame if... Just get him more. Let the drunkard get drunk, whatever. Fucking, what do you mean, old man? Yes, because I just happened to need to talk to you. So now you're getting drunk for free. Who did return from seeking the treasure vault flatly refused to speak of what they saw. Did this discourage others? Nay, quite the opposite. Such accounts only served to feed the legend, and the golden lure grew stronger than ever before. That reminds me of something Asma was saying. Asama's fellow connoisseur of something, I'm too slow at reading. Fucking Suka, what did he say? Fellow connoisseur of spirituous... potables? Yes, okay. Anyways, he was saying that one of his acquaintances went after the treasure himself. Hasn't been seen since he set sail here. But he did have, no, I can say no more. I need another drink. You seem a generous sort. What kind of man would be to encourage what could be foolhardy quest? If my words sent you to your death, I could never live that down. Fucking, bro, I've already like fucking killed a couple gods and shit. Like, don't even worry about it, bro. Perhaps it's your turn to tell a tale. What manners of dangers have you faced? Well, you see, I went to the edge of the universe. Yeah, the very edge of existence. For anyone else, I'd struggle to believe it, but I recognize you now. You're the hero of the final days. Of course I am. Except, for some reason, I'm supposed to look like a potato now. This one is on your coin, Professor. Oof. No more free drinks. Scammed. Is that, bro, you okay, bro? Anyway, you being who you are, I suppose it shouldn't hurt to share a little more. A cherished friend of Ashmash. It was her desperation to watch the treasure map. She showed the base of the airships, the world, the ships, the crawler ships, the airships, I forget actually does him in the back end. Signal for water. He needs something else than fucking. He needs water. Get this man something else. Fucking is parched, bro. You've been drinking random bullshit this entire time. And now it's just water. It was water! Did you tell her to bring me water? Bro! It's probably for the best. That's kind of you, really. My head is starting to will certainly thank you in the morning. I seem to have it overindulged. I am putting mad in the words of the Master Ashland. Beware of how much of the drink you fucking something. I'm being slow. Beware how much of the drink you shallow lest it swallow you. You know, just normal hoopla. Forgive me, I will subject you to a number of these unshivelly antics. If you want to speak with Ashma, well, as I said, we share a taste for Mahane's fine spirits. He probably came in as we were talking. Okay, no, okay, sure, okay. He just randomly comes in while we're talking. I'll buy that for now, whatever. Always your fortune in finding your fortune. Locate some person called Ashletterman. I mean, it's not hard to find when everyone is literally standing on the man. I am Ashma, and who might you be? I don't know, fucking Asma, something. Your name is Asma now. All true, I'm afraid. My friend took a ship out in search for Al-Sadal's legacy, and I've been watching for his sails ever since. I tried to dissuade him, of course, and he refused to listen. All he could talk about was finding that vault. And that look in his eyes, I knew it wasn't common gold or jewels he lusted after. He was hunting Al-Sadal's third's otherworldly hoard, and his ambitions would not be denied. I see it in you too, an appetite for the mysterious and the unknown. But I'll not attempt to turn you from your path. I know too well the futility of that endeavor. So I will tell you what my friend told me, how he convinced a merchant in the bazaar to give him the rough location of the vault's entrance. It seems this merchant, one Sashal, I believe, is selling the map which shows the exact route, but my friend's purse was too light for its exorbitant price. With what meager wealth he had, he instead paid to learn that there are ruins on a small island somewhere in the bounty, and within those ruins hides the path to the vault deep below. If you truly intend to seek Al-Sadal's treasure, I suggest you put your affairs in order. I wish things were different, but I do not believe my friend is ever coming home. And if I remember from the trailer, then the one person who is gonna get his hands on the map is our favorite Dragoon, and our favorite Dragoon doesn't know how to handle money. So I wonder how much Tataru is gonna owe this individual.
頼むよ、ザッシャルさん。俺にもその宝の地図を譲ってくれよ。
Okay, little kid, you ain't getting that.
一体何の騒ぎだ？父さんも母さんも週末の獣に襲われて死んじまった。それにまだ妹も小さくて。だから。
Okay, kid, look, you may be in a bad situation, but you ain't gonna go to some ruins and find some treasure.
財宝を探したいって？だがな、小僧。地図を買うのにだって金は必要なんだぜ。お前にそれだけの金が出せるのか？
I mean, I could offer you your life, because, I mean, I've already killed gods. I could just blow you up with Bahamut.
金がねえなら指でも加えて帰るこったな。何せこいつは始まりの族長アルザダールの子孫であり、ラザハン黎明期を支えた名大衆アルザダール三世が残した宝物殿のありかを示した地図なんだぞ。
アルザダールの宝物殿だって？
本物なのか？
どうせ偽物だろ。
おいおい、偽物と決めつけてくれるなよ。この地図には宝物殿を開く証文が書かれているんだ。こいつがなけりゃ遺跡にたどり着こうとも中に入ることすらできねえって寸法よ。この証文こそ宝の地図が本物だって証なのさ。週末の騒動で壊れちまった遺跡を修復していた職人がボロボロの地図を発見してな。このザッシャルの完璧
I don't know about restored. What do you mean? Was it just dirty or like what?
この地図がありゃ一攫千金も夢じゃねえ。だが 少しの金も払えねえやつに夢をつかむ資格なし。
But you just go and get the riches yourself. Why not?
どのみちお前のようなガキじゃ宝にたどり着く前に死ぬのがオチだがんな。
Okay, that was the stupidest sounding laugh.
くそー、目の前に一攫千金のチャンスがあるってのに、この地図を手にできるやつが羨ましいぜ。払った金の
Oh wait, he's
数倍
in on it.
いや
Okay, yeah, he's
それ以
in
上
on
の
it.
お宝が手
Fucking
に入るんだからな。
just playing a fucking long. Okay, yeah, it's just a fart. It's just fake. The map, however, is debatable, but we have oh nay, oh no, hey yo, Estinian.
どうだい旦那、アルザダール三世が残したお宝に興味はないかい？旦那のような類いまれなる武人にこそこの地図はふさわしい。
宝の地図か。
俺にも力があれば宝を手に入れて妹を食わせてやれるのに。
ならもらおうか。これで足りる
What?
か。
How much is he trading away? How much is that? That bag is golden, bro. How much is that? Estinian? Okay, yeah, no elaboration. He just owns the map now. Okay.
Yo, 相棒。
Yes, sup, how much money did you just fucking waste?
いよいよ冒険者家業の再開といったところか。
No, I'm just dressed as I usually have with my glamour plate 15. It's nothing new here.
だが、わざわざサベネア島を選んだのはどういうわけだ？お前のことだから、ただの観光や買い物ってわけじゃないんだろう。北上海に沈む海底遺跡。ねえ。
Yeah, I wonder how you
偶然
acquired
に
it.
も俺の手にはその遺跡の場所を示す宝の地図があるわけだな。
Yeah, can we talk about how much money you just threw on that? You should check if the seal he was talking about is actually on the map before he gets away.
目玉の商品も売れたことだし、ここらで今日は引き上げさせてもらうぜ。じゃあな、旦那。
Check the map! Attack him! Destroy him!
それにしてもこの国を終末から救ってくださった英雄様方がお越しとは、せいぜい罰が当たりませんようにと。
Okay, wait, he wasn't in on it. But he knew that he was scamming fucking...
さて、こいつが本物にせよ偽物にせよ、確かめるには船がいるようだな。
Yeah, I never took him for a treasure hunter. Like, what is this?
別に宝が目当てなわけじゃないさ。だが、本当に宝があるなら、週末で家族を失ったこの国の連中にくれてやればいい。
Okay, he's just being a good guy, understandable.
困窮したアラミゴ市民のため、廃王の黄金とやらを持ち帰ったお前たちのようにな。 いつだったかアルフィノのやつから聞いたのさ。お前との冒険談をな。それはそうと、さっき商人に泣きついていたガキがいただろ
Oh, okay, you even
おそ
knew.
らく奴と商人はグルだ。通行人の関心を引いて、さも価値がある地図だと思わせるため、三文芝居を打っていたってとこだろうな。
Okay, so why the fuck did you buy it? How much money did you
Daga-
just throw in it?
幼い妹を養わなきゃならんと言った時の目は、本音を映しているように見えた。売り上げのいくらがあのガキの分け前になるのかは知らんが、多少なりとも生活の助けにはなるだろうさ。地図の心眼はともかく。
Okay, so you did it to help the. Okay. You know what, Estinian, you may be dumb, but you're kind of smart.
で、お前も行くんだろ、相棒。
Well, I mean, that was the entire point for me coming here, so indeed. Let us be off! Shall we split the expenses, yeah?
俺の懐なら心配しなくてもいい。これでも多少は金勘定の方法を習ったんだな。
So how much did you pay for the map?
暁で学んだことの一つというわけだ。
How much did you pay for the fucking map?
さて、まずは船の調達といこう。
I wonder if I need to up voice, because for some reason that felt a little bit low for me. Yeah, and he was listening in. What is voice set on for me at the moment, even? Up it to like 72. Recall I spoke of visiting Favnir's at Mitra's request. Finally invited me to a feast and made his proposal once I was too full of hanged the light to the fuse. Wished me to train the radiant host in lance work. Okay, so anyways. Matsuya is a fisherman by trade, yes? Okay, I'll see if he can help us. Skibbity bobbity doobity bop. Matsaya! A friend, what brings you to our humble village? I require a boat. Boat. We must boat our way to an island, please. Yes, we are looking for the ruins. Well, I mean, we kind of saved this, like, fucking planet to a degree. Yes. So, like, fucking, we essentially saved the entire world, right? Like, fucking, some form of, if we need some help with something, should probably be, like, everywhere. Yes, no, I just saw him due to the camera panning in an interesting way. Show yourself, twat! It is, said twat. Man, Yes, we are. How did you know? So he didn't even like hear the prior conversation at all, where Estinian was just like, yeah, no, I understood quite instantly that was what was going on. Yeah. Well, he's just trying to be a nice guy, kid. He's just trying to be a nice guy. There's more you need to know. Like what? Is the map real or is it fake? So the map is real. Okay. Maybe even a whole army, bro. I have Bahamut. Ain't even a problem. I do not doubt the ruins hold danger, but I assure you, between the two of us, there is little we cannot overcome. I cannot bear that you die, man. I can roast with Bahamut. Yeah, we might need a hand moving the treasure, technically. So if I remember correctly, we're gonna be picking up Y'shtola and fucking Raha. Assuming we can find any still, it may prove wise to bring some companions along all the same. Any idea whom to approach? The signs have scattered far and wide since our last gathering. Wait, what? Well, it talked about otherworldly teleportation, so Y'shtola is definitely an option, and I'm pretty sure G'raha is just meant to follow. Perhaps? Y'shtola. Her magic would be a welcome addition, aye, but I am loath to interrupt her research. May I help you could ask a less prickly companion. G'raha? Aye. Krill might have her hands full rebuilding the students, but if you reach out to G'raha, he would surely show the fuck up. Will that set your mind at ease? Yes. If he's strong, though. Is he tough? Strong? I mean, Banon? Unmurderable? What is your name, boy? Arahad. Okay, Jesus Christ. Can people, like, have pronounceable names, please? Well, Meharad. Your life of yours is yours to live, as you will. But I suggest that you find a more honest trade if you truly wish to keep your sister safe. Yeah, we know you're not proud, but that doesn't have anything to do with the point. We need to eat, and everybody's too busy rebuilding their own life to bother with two grubby orphans. Hey yo, Tataru, you need some child labor? Wait, boy. I didn't take this roundabout road just to see you end up in some creature's belly. Let me walk you back to the city gates. Understandable. Call me as Dinian. Okay, but so we're going to pick up G'raha and somehow Y'shtola is gonna get involved, right? Friends for the road. I shall leave you to recruit G'raha. You'll appreciate the invitation that much more, I'm sure. As I recall, he was based at the Annex. Someone there ought to be able to point you in the right direction. Murder. Let us be off too, Mirhad. Do me a favor and don't stray from the path. Proceeds to run into a separate dimensional raid or something. too much people in Charlian as per usual. Limsa 2.0. Bam, 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 bam. Well, look who it is. Welcome back, Dum Dum. What might the students do for you? Well, you see, I need to talk to the overly eccentric cat. Graha? Yes, he's in the main hall with Mistress Krill. They've been holed up in there for days. By all means, go and give them an excuse to take a break. I mean, Krill is not getting a break, but Graha is. Sup, nerd?
ああ、王子か。ちょうどいいところに。
Wrong person.
ちょっと頼まれてくれない。
Sup?
あら、いらっしゃい。
来るなら前もって教えてくれ。いきなりだから驚いたぞ。
Understandable. How is the restoration coming along, eh?
まさに今、再建を目指しているところよ。こうして私とラハ君で過去の活動記録を編纂し直していたの。ヌーメノン大書院で見つけた記録とバル島から回収できた記録を統合しているのよ。
そんなわけでまだ始まったばかり。気長にやっていくしかなさそうだ。
And I'm here to take you specifically with me on an adventure.
わざわざ立ち寄ってくれたんだ。俺たちに用があるんじゃないのか？
I've come to kidnap you on an adventure.
ラザハンの名大衆アルザダール3世が残した宝物殿か。
Yes.
あなたはその海底遺跡探検に同行してくれる人を探しているのね。
Yes.
一緒に行きたいのは山々なんだけど、実は別の依頼が入ってきているのよ。そのことであなたに相談しようと思っていたのだけれど。
This is gonna lead us to your Stola. Right. He wants adventure!
ま、下級の用というわけでもないみたいだから、そちらの用事が済んだら顔を見せてもらえると嬉しいわ。だからラハ君、いいよ行ってきて。ここには私が残っておくから。
本当か？本当にいいのか？
ええ、もちろん。でも例の件もあるからあまり遅くならないようにね。
こんなに早くまたあんたと冒険に行けるなんてな。
Yes.
それで他に誰か誘ってるのか？
No. We first thought of the cat boy who demands adventure.
ヤシトラにも声をかけてみないか？
Yes, that was the intent. Except Estinian didn't really like that idea.
ヤシトラは世界を飛び越える術を求めてグブラ幻想図書館にこもりきりだったらしいが、どうにもお目当てのものが見つからなかったらしくてな。数日前にここに立ち寄ってこれからヌーメノン大書院に向かうつもりだって話してたんだ。アルザダール3世が異世界から生還したという噂が本当なら、彼女の研究の手がかりが得られるかもし
Yes,
れない。
because there was a hint of dimensional
興味を
travel.
示してくれるはずだ。よし、そうと決まれば早速ヤシトラのところへ。
Yes.
あ、 待って、ちょうどいい機会だからウリエンジェさんも誘ってあげて。
Wait, Urianga?
ウリエンジェさんからバイオシオン委員会宛てに宝物庫に関わる資料が欲しいと相談されたのよ。なんでもレポリットたちが宝物庫の改築のために人の文化を知りたがっているとか。それならいっそウリエンジェさん自身を取材がてら現地
So
に
we're-
連れて行ってあげたらどうかしら。
Oh yeah, wait, no, wait. There were 5.
そうだな。自分の目で見たもの以上
I
に
guess it's just to fill out in case people can't take any all
ヤ
roles.
シトラに声をかけた後にウリエンジェも誘いに行ってみるか。
二人とも気をつけていってらっしゃい。
Then again, we shouldn't need more than 3 as long as Graha is here, because he's a Omni. So he should be able to do whatever, so technically we shouldn't need to grab
ヤ
Urianger.
シトラを探しに
But I guess we are grabbing Urianger. So where exactly? Over there. But it's easy to see exactly where people are heading, for whatever reason. Oh, they changed the icon for seeing light. Oh. Yes, the fact that it goes up from the summoner now is gonna be so fucking poggers. Why is there a giant Rogadin bunny fucking standing on top so you can't see the NPC? She's sleeping. Been reading too many books. Time to throw some explosions.
ヤシトラが調べ物の途中で居眠りなんて珍しいこともあるもんだな。
Yeah, no, I don't think anyone has. We're just gonna sit here and wait until she wakes up. Understandable. I guess that's how we do be doing things. Yes. Also, ta-ta. Hello. We are to bring you on an adventure. They cut the music. Okay then, sure.
あなたたちいつからそこに？
About 5 days. Maybe 5 days of 5 hours and 5 minutes very specifically. Whoa.
見ての通りよ。
Nah, Johannes. I'm pretty sure MSQ is relatively long.
2日、いえ、3日かしら。寝ていないのを忘れていたわ。
I am far from done with the MSQ since I had to work the entire day, so I couldn't be on at 11 when the servers fucking opened and
ハイ
I...
デリンによって14に分かたれた世界。
Yes?
ここ、
原初世界から共造世界へと渡る方法について少しでも手がかりがあるならと調べていたのだけれど。
Well, I mean, you see, I have this treasure map right here, yeah? It talks a little bit about a place.
でも過去に近い事象が起こっていればと片っ端から書物を読み漁っていたのよ。
Well, you see, I found one of those
世
things.
界を飛び越える術ぐらい見つけ出してみせる。そうあの子と約束はしたけれど簡単に成し遂げられることだとは思っていないわ。
まあそう気を落とすなよ。俺が使ったクリスタルタワーによる次元跳躍だって何世代にもわたる努力の末に成し遂げられたことなんだ。一朝一夕にとはいかないさ。
あら、私が気落ちしているように見えて、むしろその逆よ。ようやく腰を据えて挑みがいのある課題と出会えたのだもの。童心に帰ったかのような心持ちよ。
Well, I mean, you're displaying it via sitting and reading for 3 days straight and then passing the fuck out.
心配だったか。
それで、あなたたちはどうしてここに？
Well, you see, I got this treasure map right here.
アルザダールの名はラザハンで耳にしたことがあるわ。けれどその子孫が異世界に赴いて生還したという話は初耳よ。
Well, it's a legend. So, I
もしもそれ
mean,
が本当なら、次元跳躍について何らかの手がかりが得られるかもしれないわね。
yes. So now let's hurry to the moon, grab our weird speaking friend, and let's go on an adventure.
世界の謎に挑む冒険というわけね。あなたの誘いにありがたく乗らせていただくわ。
Yes.
それで、その宝物殿とやらへ向かうにはどこへ行けばいいのかしら。
But we have grabbed the moon man.
アキャーリから船で行くらしいが、その前にウリエンジェにも声をかけよう。確かラビリンソスのタウマゼインに来てるはずだ。
I only know where that is because it said Labyrinthos.
急ぎましょう。
Other than that, I feel like I fucking blanked out on where the fuck that was supposed to be. To Labyrinthos, then! Why is that mammoth in the background walking? I feel like that's supposed to be a red... Okay, no. Just kinda appeared in frame. Yeah, no, it's there now, and now he's just... All of these fucking books, bro! Why are they on the floor? Okay, yeah, now it's adding a bunch of things to the fucking unending codex. Okay. Ba, 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 ba. Okay, no way. So he is literally standing at the fucking teleporter, bro. You could have at least been at the Aether, right? Come on, bro. You don't have anything to do with Ragnarok. You don't need to fly that ship anywhere. Bro, come on. Send me down! Oh wait, come on here. That's good. Moon Man! I am here to kidnap thee!
Kore wa. かくて英雄はその名を秘して新たなる冒険に向かう。
Yes.
あなたが活動を再開されたとお二人から伺いました。
It's good that they already filled you in. Yeah, where is Thancred?
彼は所用でこの場を離れております。すぐに戻られると思いますが。
Oh well, he isn't here. He's missing out. Let's go. Adventure! Oh, wait. Fuck, did she say? You've been keeping yourself busy, I trust. Okay.
しかし、先日レポリットたちから協力の要請が舞い降りまして、本来の役割を失った月をいかに用いるべきか、哲学者議会との間で検討を始めたようなのですが、助言を請われ戻ってきたのです。それがどうして宝物庫につながるんだ？ああ、クルル城から聞いたのですね。
Yes.
どこで伝え聞いたのか、冒険者たちは宝の地図を好むのだと知ったようでして。
I wonder why they made an entire dungeon, didn't they? I just haven't done the treasure maps, but I know they made one.
宝物庫を築いて冒険者を呼び込もうというのですよ。人を楽しませたいという純粋な思いゆえに。
So wait, they're trying to make the fucking moon into like the Gold Saucer 2.0, but instead it's a treasure hunt hoopla.
皆さんはなぜこちらに?
Well, to come and kidnap you, of course.
なるほど。確かに。
I thought they already filled you in. What are you on about?
さすれば。 その調査、ぜひとも私もご同行させていただきたく。
Yes. Now cometh. We goeth to the dungeon.
それにしても、何ら使命を帯びていない純粋な冒険というのはいつぶりでしょうか。
Good question. Couple expansions ago.
が解散したからこそ実現した旅と言えるかもしれないわね。
エスティニアンを入れたらこれで5人か。宝物殿にはどんな罠が仕掛けられているかわからない。
No, we'll just go around and grab the entire group of 8 and 8 man, the 4-man dungeon. Let's go.
役割分担は問題なくやれそうだし。 このメンバーで向かうとしましょう。
おっと、挨拶でもと思ったんだが、もう行っちまうのか。
Oh well. I guess you're joining for adventure too.
要件はもういいのですか？
ああ、お前さんがレポリットたちと話している間に、昔世話になった恩師に会おうと思ったんだが。 結局、会津じまいで戻ってきたのさ。
Wait, a former mentor? Who? Yeah, how was your pilgrimage? Have you found a new side of yourself?
にかけたやつが一緒なのは心強いものさ。最近は愛想の面でも改善が見られるし、な。 イルサバード大陸を駆け足に一回りしてきたが、大小あれど相変わらずどこでも混乱は起こっている。
Well, yeah.
終末の最悪という共通の危機が人々を結束させていた側面もあったから、それが去ってしまえば多少はな。
So now everyone's gonna start warning against each other again.
混乱の目が大きくならないよう目を光らせておくとするさ。 それで、お前たちはここで何をしてるんだ?
You are about to be kidnapped for a dungeon. A treasure dungeon.
北上海に沈む海底遺跡ね。それじゃあ、敏腕占い師のウリエンジェ大先生は遺跡調査という新たな仕事にありついたというわけか?
Yes, and now you're following too.
いえ、私は雇い主であるレポリットたちに代わり調査に赴く、いわば下請けのような立場です。
エスティニアンもいるなら人手は足りているんだろう。俺の出る幕はなさそうだ。
寂しいと言うなら、あなたの動向を進言してあげてもよくて。
暁が解散しても魔女の弁舌は衰え知らずか。
No. You're probably always gonna be bullied
まあ、
by a fucking Ishtola,
ゾ
Thancred.
ロゾロと動けば、いらぬ不安を煽ることにもなりかねない。俺はいつもの単独行動で、今度は東方まで足を伸ばしてくるとしよう。また面白そうな話があった時にでも声をかけてくれ。
Please tell me at least you got like 5 bags of bullets in case you get into trouble, Thancred, cause like fucking you're a gunbreaker. Without the pew pew, you're just fucking... You're just a bro with a sword.
それでは参りましょうか。アキャーリでエスティニアンと合流するのでしたね。
Ah, he's probably not too worried. I thought I saw orange name there for half a second. Whatever. Okay, it's there. Yes, check. Send you to recruit Graha and you return with an entire survey party. Yeah, it should be fine. Is one of your precious fishing vessels. We are more than glad for a chance to provide it. And it's gonna take the steer clear from the reefs and the swallow swish. I will keep an eye out. And I will take the silver, cause Suka. Dungeon? Dungeon. Dungeon. Alsdal III. I confess that I'm somewhat embarrassed that the tale of his journey to another world escaped my notice. Could it be more than a simple folktale? And what of the treasure he supposedly brought back in this undersea vault may hold relics from another reflection? My friend, we should temper our expectations. The map doth promise ruins, but beyond what we know, not what we will find. Not until we find it, aye. So let us dispense with the conjecture to set sail for the vault. Bam 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 bam. Water. Okay, so obviously I'm not doing this with trust though. Trust is slow. Did they change this animation anything? Okay, that was a pose it took to throw that out. The noise has changed though. They did change that. Other than that, it's just that now Ifrit is an even slower phase than it already was. You're not the only one with a Landa waffle. And then he eats, understandable. Boat. Monkey. I assume he will pull more? Yep. He will pull and see how far he can go. Oh, what the heck? Oh. That was a new marker they used though, for enemies out of screen getting into the screen. Did he get all? For some reason that doesn't feel like 3 seconds. Why did you wait for so long before you started moving, dude? Doesn't really matter in which order I do this. I don't remember what the other bosses were supposed to be. That's supposed to be a shield arm and a sword arm or a rapier arm, maybe. Getting it's coming straight out of me, so I don't need to worry as much. Big wave is bleeding. tentacle dig. Okay. Okay, no wait, dig. That one is down, so I guess it's the side we... Oh no, wait. Okay, we want to be on that side because fucking the tentacle will come up on the opposite. Okay. Ba-da-ba-da-now. Wait. Or they were actually showing, and I was just being stupid. Okay, I made it out of that somehow. High level 475. Oh wait. Teleporter. Shark! What was that? Question is just how instant is the raid buff? Because if it's an instant on a weave, then life is just way better. Because now we can virtually not ghost anything. Which is quite a poco shampoo des. What? What? Reinforcements? Oh wait, it's just gonna be calling in more mobs if we don't kill it. Okay, that's a new gimmick. But I remember Ruin 4 is an AoE. Okay, it's another one of those. Claw trap, Alexandra. What the fuck? Some king crab? Kingu krabbe? What is that supposed to be? Armored chariot? Wait. What are you supposed to be? Is the tank forgetting that he is the tank? I don't think any one of us like are gonna be pulling, because that's his thing. Okay. 1, 2, 2, 1. Oh wait, it's the order they're firing in. Oh. Okay, the more I know. I'm being stupid. Fuck. So, reflection mechanics? Or gimmicks, more or less? Okay, yeah. Wasn't a whole lot of space technically. Is this a dungeon boss? Oof. This is a bunch of 575, so won't be worth too much. Like even for alt classes. Well, there. I'm just sitting and talking for myself, because existence, or by myself, just talking with myself, you know, going insane like an average individual does. I don't know what you're talking about. What book? The book doesn't exist, it never happened. Fuck am I so tired? Eh. Oh well, that was wasted. Bah, bah. Not even gold. Sad. Ba-da, ba, 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 ba-da. So what is the final boss here then? Oh wait, it was this dude. Right. Right. So however the fuck his ribbon mechanic works. But is dungeon. Surely no one will die. I'll just hold until I get Phoenix. That went out instantly at least. So what's going on here? Oh. Okay. It's a kind of scuffed mechanic. Or at least a weird. Like, what the fuck? Now make a treasure dungeon with that mechanic for some weird reason. Surely they can do something out of that. Power surge to other yellows, or... yeah. just kind of want to try and stay around the boss. Okay, that was not... What the fuck? Okay, I'm being hella dumb, first of all. Ooh, okay, that actually hurts. Like, actually kind of hurts. What the fuck? Okay, the more I know, that hurts. Mr. Wade Wide? What dropped? Just trousers. Ain't really looking for no trousers, MA. Why did I get all the player commendations? Wait, hold on. I barely did anything. I just kinda died there for a bit. Some random machinery.
ラザハン式の錬金釜のようにも見えますが。
調べてみないことには何とも言えないわね。
待て、その装置に触れてはならない。
Okay, what do you then want? Viltra the Mammoth?
あんたはブリトラ。いや、その姿の時はバルシャンだったか。
ブリトラと呼んでくれて構わない。今さら隠す必要もないのでな。
Okay.
それにしても、このような場所で君たちと再会することになろうとは。よもや洞窟が目的ではないだろう。
A little bit not. Depends.
人聞きの悪いことをと言いたいところだが、強く否定はできんな。
天竜ブリトラよ。あちらの装置についてお伺いしても。
かつて私が錬金術師たちに作らせたものだ。あるものを封印するためにな。
And what will that be? Yeah. Let's throw her under the bus. Yeah.
あなた。後で話をしましょう。
Understandable.
おいおい、今は冗談を言っている場合じゃないだろう。
No, this is definitely the time. I need to see what the dumb options lead to.
いるのでしょう。
まずは見てもらった方が早いだろう。
But it's something you wanted sealed away, so why would you want to show it? Or can you show it without unsealing it? Or what is your idea here? Oh, spooky. And what am I looking at? Oh no, it's a portal. It's a fucking portal.
私にのみ与えられた権限で一時的に封印を解いた。
これはボイドクラック。
いや、小さくともこれはボイドゲートだ。
Oh, wait, okay, but no, it leads to the 13th. It leads to the 13th shard then. And as we saw in the beginning of this, Xenos' fucking Void Scent is gonna be of some importance. So I mean, we're probably gonna be exploring the 13th, I would assume. Void Gates and fissures are much the same thing in practice, in the sense that both allow passage between the source and the 13th. Difference in terminology refers to the circumstances of their creation. A fissure is an incidental tear in the fabric between worlds, whereas a void gate is the product of deliberate action. But wouldn't that technically mean that we could feasibly create tears in the fabric between worlds to the other reflections, technically? I suspect this is the latter, judging by the elaborate mechanism put in place to control it. To think that our search for material riches would lead us to a priceless discovery, that swirling emptiness, it puts me in mind of old friends, not to mention old foes. So we'll get an arrow and we'll throw him in and we'll see what happens. Yes, of course she is looking at the Void Gate. No.
詳しく聞かせてもらえないかしら。なぜこんなところにボイドゲートが封印されているのかを。
その理由に触れる前に、遠く南方での昔話を語っておく必要がある。遡ること5000年以上、アラグ帝国が南方大陸メラシディアに対し侵略戦争を仕掛けた時のことだ。押し寄せるアラグの軍勢に対し、メラシディアの民は2億の天竜バハムートとティアマットのもとに集い、果敢な抵抗を見せていた。だがバハムートが討ち取られたことで均衡が崩れる。そうして劣勢に立たされたメラシディアの民は次々に蛮神を召喚したのだ。
Yeah, the Warring Triad.
これに対して時の皇帝ザンデが取ったのがボイドの魔王暗闇の雲との契約という策だった。蛮神を要するメラシディアの軍勢と魔王配下の用意を要するアラグの軍勢の正面衝突。それは悲惨な戦いだったよ。
俺たちもそのあたりの歴史については詳しいつもりだが、まるで見てきたような口ぶりだな。
Well, he's of the first brood, like Bahamut and the rest.
事実見ていたんだ。劣勢に立たされたティアマットの方向を聞き、かの地へと駆けつけた私と姉であるアジュダヤはね。
Astaya? And which broodling is this then?
本来我ら竜にはオスメスの性別はないのだが、人の言葉で言い表すならアジュダヤは私にとって姉と呼ぶべき存在だろう。最も遅く帰った小さな私を親代わりのように育ててくれた相手でもあるのだ。だから当時も共にあり、ティアマットの方向を聞いて南方に向かい、
その窮地を救わんと用意の軍勢と戦ったのだ。
Wait.
しかしどれほど打ち倒しても用意は無数に現れる。消耗戦を強いられる中でやがてアジュダヤは戦況を変えるべく賭けに出た。ボイドゲートに突入し用意の軍勢の大元を叩こうとしたのだ。
Is Xenos'
無論
Reaper Void Sent
アラグの根拠地に
his sister?
水晶の塔に向かったが目の前でゲートが閉じてしまってね。それ以来姉さんのアジュダヤの行方は
Is Azdaia fucking that Void
詳
Sent?
しいだなんて前言は撤回しなくちゃならないな。クリスタルタワーの記録にもそんな話は記載されてなかったぞ。
アラグにとっては取るに足らない出来事だったのだろう。破れかぶれになった竜がボイドゲートに飛び込み、そして帰ってこなかっただけなのだから。ともかく私はそれから長きにわたりアジダヤの痕跡を探し求めた。だがアラグの滅亡に伴い竜が通過できるほどのゲートを開く技は失われ、姉さんを追跡する手段もなくなってしまった。
でも現にここにはボイドゲートがある。それもラザハン式錬金術の技法を用いた装置で人為的に制御されたものが。
ラザハンが起こるよりも前のことだ。アジダヤ捜索のためボイドに渡る術を探し求めていた私は北上界の海底にて自然に生じたらしいクラックを見出した。だがそのクラックは小さく竜の巨体では通過がかなわなくてな。しかしラザハン建国によって錬金術師たちの協力を得られるようになったことで事態が動き出した。彼らは本当によくやってくれたよ。数十年の時を経てこのような人形を通すほどにまでクラックを拡張してくれたのだから。
確か以前にお前はこう言っていたな。天竜たちに方向で語りかけたがアジュダヤは答えなかったと。つまりそれは
人形の体を使いゲートを通ってボイドに赴いたが姉さんを見つけることは叶わなかった。ボイドに足を踏み入れた私が見たのはゲートが開いたことを感知して押し寄せる妖異たちの姿だけ。結局はすぐにこちらの世界に帰らざるを得なかったのだ。
そのままではラザハンのために類が及ぶ可能性が高い。アジュダヤと人を天秤にかけ後者を選んだというわけか。
Well, I mean, we saw what happened to Nero for just being in there for just a little while.
あなたの方向に答えなかったのではなく、そもそも方向が届かない場所に今もなおいるのですね。次元の壁によって隔たれた第13世界に。いずれにせよ、すぐに引き返したのは正解だった。第13世界に残り続けていたら、いかに天竜とは言っても容易化してしまう危険性があるからな。
Yeah, so probably his sister has turned into a void scent, and I would assume that is fucking Xenos' fucking void scent. I remember when Nero turned purple.
パリパリって あの時ネロは外傷をきっかけに体内のエーテルが乱れて肉体が変容しかけていたんだぞ。つまりあのまま時間が経てば生きながらにして用意へと変じていた可能性が高い。
Yes.
だとしたら姉さんはすでに。
あ、いやすまない。あくまで可能性の話をしただけだ。七大天竜の鱗はエーテルの変化にめっぽう強いはずだ。五根の霊輪の素材としても使われたぐらいだし、そう簡単に容易化することは。ってそうか。霊輪があれば第13世界に長期間滞在したとしても容易化することなく行動できる。
And there we got the up and coming expansion where we fix the 13th, probably.
いずれにせよ終わったことだ。姉さんがあの暗がりに消えたのは5000年以上も前のこと。
I mean, technically we don't know that, but I'm assuming that that's the case, yeah.
何より今の私には守らねばならない民がいる。そも私は遺跡に入り込んだものを感知し、いたずらにゲートを開くことがなきようここに来たのだ。宝の回収も兼ねてな。いっそ忘れてしまえたらどれだけ。
We're gonna use that gate later on. The fact that it's been shown to us means it's gonna be used. We're going to use that at some point. Somehow, at some point, somewhere, somewhat, we are going to use it. The first brood has been added to the Unending Codex. Ooh! So they managed not only to expand the fissure, but also manipulate it as one might a gate. Huh. Astonishing. Is there any chance I could learn more of how this feat was accomplished? I will tell you what I can first. However, I must return to the High Crucible and arrange to replace the Guardian you so handedly destroyed. I will not do to leave the gate undefended. My apologies. We're perhaps a touch zealous in our rush to uncover the vault's secret. If the construct can be repaired, we would be happy to offer our assistance. It will not be necessary. Much as I retrain spare vessels for myself, we keep duplicate guardians on hand for such eventualities. In any case, we should return to Razatan. So where are my $5 billion gil that I get from doing this? Yes? Oh no, wait. Forgetting how this map is made. Yeah, you know, I was thinking about it, but I was just like, nah, dude. Nah. Promise we will discuss the Void Gate further, but first I must attend to the matter of the Vault's Sentinel. As your instruments have no doubt informed you, the Kapikulu has been reduced to as much of a scrap. Please bring a new one out of storage and see that it's conveyed to its post along with some few lesser constructs. The tomb robbers? Being born from the Tower of Sot? By the sisters, do not tell me the blasphemy yet roam free. And it's just like, no bro, I just happened to, you know, Bahamut, you know. You know. You know. Just some fire and explosions, you know, the usual, you know. You know, the usual. What the fuck? Why such guilty faces? Surely it isn't you who are responsible for... Oh. Well, the details aren't important. I shall see it done immediately. Of course they aren't important. We saved this world. We just destroyed one of your little dolls. Don't worry about it, bro. With that, the vault will soon be secure once more. Now, I believe you had a question. Quite a few, in fact, but I'd like to begin with the gate itself. Is it still functional, yes? It is still. Indeed, which is why I saw it sealed with the alchemically forged lock. With my magic, such power must not fall into the wrong hands. In truth, the primary reason of the vault's construction was to keep the gate hidden from the outside world. So much effort for a little door, such a little door. That little door you speak of leads to the abyss teeming with unspeakable horrors. And said in its current state, it would admit only the lowest of void sent from the other side. No man would be able to pass through. Oh man. I should think Alphinaud would fit with a firm enough push. Physical size is only one consideration. The true restriction hinges upon the etherical density of the soul it transits. And yet you succeeded in expanding its diminutive portal and sending your simulacrum to the 13th. Thanks to my brilliant alchemists. I should have destroyed the anomaly when I found it, but instead I bade them to devise a means to control it. But shouldn't there exist like these type of gates for the rest of the worlds though? I feel like that should be a thing, right? Like, this should exist for the rest of them. Or is it just because the 13th is overflown with dark ether and that is just kinda doing a small scale rejoining in places of some form? After much experimentation, they accomplished the impossible. A method was conceived by which my magic could manipulate the fissure and transform it into a serviceable gate. But the process has long since been forgotten. Once I had given up searching for Astaya, there was no need to preserve such esoteric and dangerous knowledge. Thus has the gate lain dormant for years uncounted. Our own passage to the 13th was merely relatively simple thanks to the Crystal Tower. An ancient mechanism channeled the tower's vast stores of energy to open a void gate. One bound to a covenant made with the Cloud of Darkness. Once that sovereign entity was beaten back, however, the covenant was broken and the doorway severed from its connection to the void. Theoretically, it should be possible to reconnect the gate by forging a new pact with another void sent, but such deals usually end in betrayal and death. Well, you see, I am a Reaper. I have it leveled to 90, so I mean... Technically, I do have one, so it shouldn't be a problem. In any case, we should attempt to gain an understanding of the Bounty Gate. Mayhap you could resume the search for your sister. As I've already explained, I put those futile hopes to rest centuries ago. My place and my duty is here now. Ah, I meant to ask, what prompted you to search the vault in the first place? Adventure! Throw Estinian under the bus. Throw Estinian under the bus. Shit! Estinian! No! Stop! Well, if you've seen the fabulous wealth from the stories, it's quite real, if not, it's a rumored origin. But I'm afraid I must assert a prior claim. I've been adding to that trove for years, little by little, but the time has come to spend it, that I might alleviate my people's suffering. Then we are of one mind. We had no intentions of taking it for ourselves. Isn't that right, my friend? Yes. Now give me another bad answer I can do just to see the reaction. Your Excellency, would you object if I were to conduct a closer examination of the gate? I will make no attempt to open it, of course. I owe you and yours the debt that I can never be repaid. Whatever boon you ask of me, you shall have it. You're most gracious. I shall take full advantage of your permission. Would that I could join thee in thy study, but the Loporrits will be anxious to receive my report. I beg my leave of you. And I must be off to Sharlayan as well. Miss Krill was eager to speak with you about the request, so please come back to the annex as soon as you're able. Farewell for now. We can discuss my findings once I return. You'll not be rid of me so easily. I feel like any chance I get, I will throw the other Scions under the bus to see what happens. You may now undertake the Chronicles of a New Era quest series, Myths of a Realm. Speak with person at Bardelsian Annex. Fresh-faced student. Difficult part in all this will be deciding how to best put these riches to use. Will you lend me your assistance in these deliberations? Sure. Oh wait, that did though. Then figure your employment as a recompense. Serve me as a guest advisor and I will consider the broken construct paid for in full. Seth and I are in this together, I will follow his example. Okay, but so I can start the Alliance Raid series, but I probably won't have enough time to go through it and then do it before Raid. Since the re-clears is an hour and 15. Meanwhile, elsewhere, yes, we're back here, and let me guess, we're gonna be— wait, what? The fuck is this? Is Void sent? Is this Chaos? Is this Garland? Wait, what? This is Final Fantasy 1 references, right? Or maybe not one. Wasn't there one that had 4 elemental lords? I haven't played enough of the other Final Fantasies. I haven't even played other Final Fantasies, I feel. I sensed the breaching of a gate, but it was not instigated from this side, thus opened from the other. I too felt it, a rare occurrence, yes, but such a tiny portal is beneath our notice. There are more pressing matters at hand. An opportunity is upon us, the coming of which we have awaited for nigh 10,000 years. We dare not let it slip our grasp. Yet we must not underestimate he who bested the cloud of darkness. Even restrained by a covenant, the cloud was no feeble wisp to be dispersed by some flesh and blood mortal. Let him come. I will drown the world in water, this fleshling gas. Wait. I will drown the world in water and watch this fleshling gasp for breath in his final moments. Your zeal is admirable, but forget not our cause. Think back on our struggles beneath this sunless sky. Remember why we cede not our will to fight. 'Tis time we set war in motion and win redemption for our star. I don't know who this is in terms of Final Fantasy characters. What is this? But okay, yeah, they're setting up essentially that the 13 is gonna be the next big thing. Sharing the wealth. Shall we begin? If we are to spend the treasure wisely, then we must first determine which group would benefit most from the monetary assistance. Some of my citizens may find it intimidating to speak with the satrap directly, so I would ask for you to act in my stead. Ah yes, the person who saved the universe is a less scary individual. Tef, you are to visit the Akalia and Yelimad, and speak with Matsuya and his people, and listen to their grievances. Estinian, I bid that you go do the same in Palak Stand, and I will conduct my own inquiries in Gishkandal grounds. I feel like Palak Stand probably needs some money more though. Once you believe you have ascertained the needs of the populace, we can reconvene at the What's up, Matsuya? Oh, Seth. I was so glad to see you had returned unharmed. You've finished with the boat, then? Yes. As a matter of fact, we have. Anything the village desperately needs? Well, I suppose Kazan lost Hitty. I suppose Kasahan's loss hit us the hardest. I'm trying to find buyers for my fish, but although I sell a few here and there, it is so much more difficult than it was before. Everyone is still struggling to rebuild their lives for now. We're just banding together as best as we can. I mean, it's problem selling the fish, but I mean... Greetings and welcome, traveler. If this is your first visit to Fafnir, then it must be my special armor Lazi. It's refreshing, zest cannot be beat. What could such a wonder cost, you wonder? Normally, I part with 3 bottles of a generous price of 19,800 gil. But for you, I'm willing to go as low as even 10,000. You'd be practically stealing from me. I am not Estinian. Estinian? Who is this? Ah! You're the one who was with the spear-tooting fellow. Well, you can hardly blame a man for trying. The world may no longer be on fire, but we are still sifting through the ashes, so to speak. Sisters, spare me, we might as well have that ugly tower back for a scant few travelers we see these days. I myself barely have the coin to buy at the local prices, I tell you. If I didn't charge the odd adventurer a small fortune for afternoon tea, I'd be scavenging for scraps in the streets. I mean, this is gonna be like one of these moral questions where it's just like, we have a bunch of merchants, but like... Soy. How fair the port? Well, it's in shambles, isn't it? The trade routes are open once more now that the danger has passed, certainly. But no small number of merchants have had to sell their ships to make ends meet in the short term. Add to that the sailors we lost in the final days, and it's a little wonder the flow of export is no more than a pitiful trickle. If Karlsahal and its consortiums were still with us, I'm sure he'd have found a way to turn our fortunes around. Now that was a man who got things done. Gods rest his soul. But generally, they're kind of fucked over here. They are not in a good situation. Bam. Ba-na-na. My advisor's return. I've just made it back myself, yeah? Why do you retrain this vessel now that your true form is known? You could have flown across the island in a fraction of the time. Be that as it may, the sight of a massive creature descending from the sky can be startling, to say the least, and there are a few places I can enter comfortably without risking flattening some cart or stall. In short, careful. Fair enough. As for my inquiries, the people of the Palax stand were unanimous in the reply. They are surviving. Resources were stretched to the limit when the refugees were pouring in, but they preserved with some assistance from Yeldimad. From what I understand, they have always been an independent community, hunters and foragers and the like, and I was assured that the jungle provided for their needs for the most part. Palax Stand has weathered the disaster better than most, it seems. I myself heard good news and bad. The quarrymen were cautiously optimistic, having just sold a full wagon of giant's gall to a foreign trader. But such visitors are few and far between compared to our best years. The weight of stone leaving Favnia has been light indeed. Our nation is small and isolated, its prosperity dependent on a steady stream of exports. We must identify any obstacle to the flow of the trade as we may begin working to remove them. Tell me, what did you learn in Yeldimad? Well, essentially, export is fucked. I see. Without dedicated buyers, the average fisherman must struggle to offload his daily catch. Which is why I believe we should first address the lack of ships and shortages being able-bodied sailors in Yeldimad. I am reminded of a shot. Oh wait, fuck. Oh, I pressed twice, but not really reading that shit. Fucking oof. I am reminded of a child I spied as I made my way back to the palace. His father lost at sea when the beast sunk their vessel. So many variations of the same tragic tale repeated over and over, so many lives lost. Enough grief to drown in if we let ourselves be overcome, but we will not. Seth Estinian, I will consider the perspectives you have brought me and the decisive a plan to help my people confront this adversity. So essentially, it's gonna be the boat people, because we already know that's a beast tribe that's coming. Come, I would like you to be attendant in when I announce the proposal to my assembled functionalities. Well, you don't like the Ishgard housing area?
集まってくれて感謝する。先ほど聖戦師団に運んでもらった金銀財宝はアルザダールの名を借りて私が有事に備えて蓄えてきたものだ。
Johannes, you actually can. The thing they changed, so like Ward 1 through 20, I think, is for FCs, and then Ward 21 and up is for private. So you need to be in the high numbered wards to be able to buy for private. I think it was something along there. It could start at 19, but it was something along those lines. You still can buy for private, but you need to be in the high numbered wards. And it's majority for just FCs now. Come made aid of wounded city and reclaiming its vibrance and vigor.
常ならばこのような時、私は大主たちに頼り、その仕事に任せてきた。だが、アヒは
You got fucking eaten, man.
彼の手腕に頼ることはできない。よって、今ここに私が大主として指針を示す。まず、宝物殿より運び出した財宝の換金を進め、これを財源としてイェドリマンの交易商に出資すべし。人手と船を失った商人を助け、交易の活性化を促すのだ。無論、あれほどの惨劇を経験したのだ。誰もが支援を必要としていることは重々承知している。だが、交易商への支援はカルザール商会という大きな卸先を失った漁師や職人、石膏たちを救うことにもつながると信じている。週末で親を失った子供たちへの対応はどうするつもりだ。その点は私も懸念するところだ。ただ単に金を施すだけではいずれ資金は枯渇し、孤児たちが再び路頭に迷うことになってしまう。子供たちを恒久的に保護していくための新たな施策を考えなければならないと思っている。そこで冒険者として数多くの国を見てきた君の意見を聞きたいのだが。
Yeah. Fucking... I don't remember her name, but that fucking special delivery.
Rowena 商会が資金を捻出し、個人そうか。 素晴らしいアイデアだ。出資の条件として商人たちに売り上げの一部を孤児院運営に拠出するよう契約を結ぶとしよう。さて、そうとなればこの制度にも名を付けたいところだが。
Now give it some stupid name, man. Well, Johannes, remember, like, you paid the money now, so then you just wait for, what is it, like 4 or 5 days, and then you come back. Yeah.
Karzar サベネア島を恐怖に陥れた疑心獣としてではなく、ラザハンの偉大な交易商として彼の名を残そうというのか。異論などあるはずもない。しかしこの中にも獣に家族を奪われた者は多い。皆の意見も聞かせてくれ。
あの時は多かれ少なかれみんなが動揺していた。誰もが獣になる可能性があったんです。カルザールさんを救えなかった悔しさはあれど、恨んでなんかいませんよ。みんなだってそうだろう。
あのガキメラドとか言ったか。これでアコギな商売から足を洗えるかもな。
He's gonna be found dead in an alleyway because we're making a good change and we're talking about him. We are gonna find him dead in an alleyway.
善は急げだ。すぐさま取り掛かるとしよう。ナブディーンは隊を編成し、孤児たちを保護するべく巡回へ向かってくれ。
The first thing they're gonna report, we found a body! There's a dead child in this dumpster!
君たちは直ちに基金の運用を開始してくれ。一刻も早く困窮した民を救うのだ。竜と人が手を取り合って立ち上がろうとしている。思い出すな、イシュガルド。
Perhaps. Bam, bam, bam. And now we're gonna hear about the dead child in the dumpster over in the corner. Thank you for putting forth Kalsal's name. Those whose lives he enriched will take comfort in seeing his legacy honored. You will forgive me for not speaking sooner, but I bear a message from Archon Y'shtola. She asked that you meet her in the High Crucible at your earliest convenience. Understood. Thank you. Y'shtola must have finished her study on the Void Gate. Shall we hear what she has to say then? I will go with you. I may not say it, but there's a small chance that my sister may or may not be in existence, and I will believe that it is so. I thought the Satrap would be too busy setting up the foundation. Aklax has been the well-oiled cogs of the administration since before Ashevon assumed the office. They understand what needs to be done. And I am curious to learn what conclusion the Archon has reached considering the gate's unique construction. As you wish. Allow me to lead the way, Your Excellency. The way to the dark pits of the 13th, where we will all fucking die. Skibidi-da-ba-da-dee-bidi-doo.
来てくれたのね。
それで何か分かったのか？
あの制御装置を調べた結果、ボイドゲートを封印する機能は見つかったものの、拡張する機能は確認できなかった。ブリトラの言葉通り、ゲートを広げるためにはかつて錬金術師たちが用いた方法について調べる必要があるわ。もっともその技術はすでに失われているとのことだけれど。
So in short, scam.
そんな分かりきったことを説明するために俺たちを呼んだわけじゃないだろう。世界を渡る方法とやらの手がかりは見つかったのか？
それを今から説明させてもらうわ。まず前提として、世界を飛び越えるには次元の狭間を通る必要がある。あなたが第一世界へと呼ばれた時のことを思い出してちょうだい。
We're flying through a dark void with a bunch of crystals until we hit one crystal that dropped us in the middle of the forest of the Lost Shepherds.
第一世界側にいた召喚者、つまり水晶光がクリスタルタワーの機能を利用した召喚術を展開した。あの時、あなたは目印となる装置に触れたはずよ。
What?
これによって世界を隔てる壁に
yes, I am.
あなたは次元
This is
の
quite
狭間に落ちた。
debatable.
そこはどの世界にも属していない、まさしく狭間と呼ぶにふさわしい空間。その後、召喚術に引き寄せられる形であなたは狭間を脱して第一世界側に出ることができたというわけね。
Yes.
あらゆる時間と空間がもつれた次元の狭間を原初世界から第一世界まで正確に誘導してみせた。まさに奇跡にも等しい所業よ。
But we don't play FF here. We just exist in FF. FF is existence.
原初世界へやってくる用意どもは誰がどうやって誘導しているっていうのは？
あら、いい着眼点ね。
Wait, hold on.
用意がこちら側へ来る方法はいくつかあるのだけれど、その代表例といえばやはり用意召喚でしょうね。
The ritual of summoning should literally just be the same as creating a rift.
ガーゴイルと呼ばれる注意の用意を例に説明してみましょうか。
Yeah. La gargoyle. Gargoyle. Better now.
まず用意を呼び寄せたいと願う召喚者が召喚術によって小さなボイドゲートを瞬間的に開くの。その際、インプのような力を持たない帝位の用意なら肉体を維持したままゲートを通り原初世界へ渡ってこられるわ。でもより力のある中位以上の用意になるとそうはいかない。召喚者一人では賄いきれないような莫大な力を注いで大きなゲートを開く必要がある。だから用意召喚では魂だけをこちら側に呼び寄せるの。私たちが誰かさんに第一世界へと呼ばれた時のようにね。
Yeah, no. Probably looks kind of scuffed. Simple clothing and then just like, oof, a
当
weapon.
然召喚された用意の肉体は第13世界に残ることになるわ。
But so wait, did they just show like an example of how the 13th could look? As in we're gonna be actually aiming for the 13th? Or what are they on about?
そして引き寄せられた用意の魂には原初世界で活動するための仮初めの肉体が与えられる。それがより白であり、ガーゴイルの場合は石が最適とされている。
Okay.
なるほどな。つまり用意召喚の場合は原初世界側の召喚者という明確な誘導役がいるということか。
Yes.
ええ、安全に、そして確実に肉体を保持したまま次元跳躍をするには何らかの誘導役が必要だと理解してもらえたかしら。
私たちが戦った用意の軍勢もアラグ帝国によって開かれたゲートを通って現れた。アラグの魔科学者たちが誘導役を務めたということだな。だがボイドクラックのように自然発生した裂け目にはそのような確たる誘導役は存在していないはずだ。だというのに正しく世界がつながっている。
Yeah, and that question is like, does that mean there's gates to the other?
なぜ第13世界とだけ自然に裂け目が通じるくらい簡単に世界がつながるのだ。
Yeah, no, like...
その謎を解き明かすことができれば世界を自在に飛び越えるための
Is it because of like it being overrun with dark ether, or is it because some other reasoning?
だがどうやってその謎とやらを調べるつもりなんだ。
まさか
ええ、そのまさかよ。まさに新たなとでも言うのかしら。
It's adventure time!
私の話を聞いていたのか。人が通れるほどにゲートを拡張する術はすでに失われているのだ。さらにそれができたとて第13世界へ一歩足を踏み入れた途端用意の大軍に襲われる羽目になるんだぞ。
Nothing that's not a normal Monday around here.
もちろん聞いていたわよ。当然私一人では無理でしょうね。
Oh wait, are they gonna have us...
第13世界へ渡り 暗闇の雲を撃退した経験のある
Yeah, Johannes, yes. It's just like, let's split up. By the way, we're back now. Yeah, so much for taking it easy.
あら、退屈を好むあなたじゃないでしょ。
Oh wait, does that mean that they're gonna have us do the entire, like, 13th learning the patch
ま
cycle?
た頼りにさせてもらうわね。さて、すぐにでも第13世界へ向かいたいところだけれど、北条会のゲートはラザハンが長年保守管理してきたもの。大主様の許可なしに開けることはできないわね。
Hmm. This is just like hint, hint, nudge, nudge. Open gate, please.
先ほども言ったように、恩人である君たちの願いは可能な限り叶えたい。
It doesn't endanger your people as long as we aren't dead. Essentially.
類が及ぶことがなければな。
もちろん、用意がこちら側に侵入しないよう細心の注意を払うつもりよ。その前に、まずはゲートを拡張する必要があるけれど。
方法はあるのか？
Well, I mean, I would assume that it's time to go Kellen, technically, but the thing is, I don't think they're gonna have us do this in this patch. And then also, in 40 minutes it's raid, so then it's all of a sudden side murdering, and not murdering in the story murdering.
研究はデミール家の錬金術師に一任していたのだが。
デミール家。デミールの異列教に名を残す錬金術師の名家ね。
詳しい技術論は理解できなかったが、彼らは初めにクラックから現れた用意の一体を解析した。そしてその用意に類似した能力を持つ人工用意とも言うべき魔法人形を作り上げ、クラックの拡張に利用したらしい。
So they basically just made the fucking...
人工用意ですって。
Well, I mean, Void said our people, they're just dead people. Overflowed with dark ether. So I don't know why man-made is so spooky.
シャーレアの賢人に憧れていてな。人工用意についてまとめた書物を学会に提出したそうだが、功績と認められるどころか金賞扱いされ大層落ち込んでいたよ。
So basically, time to go and kick a Fortunolt's face in and be like, yo, we need some documents.
収蔵されている可能性があるわね。その当時はまだググラ幻想図書館はなかったはず。となれば。
We need to bitch around with the forum again. Fucking Sunka. Yes. Graha's favorite place.
ええ、ヌーメノン大書院の禁書庫に収蔵されている可能性が高いわね。
In short, Fortunolt, fucking open the
シ
vault.
ャーレアンへ向かいましょう。
そっちは任せた。俺がついてったところで何ができるわけでもあるまい。メラドのやつでも探して基金について教えてやるさ。
And he's gonna find the kid dead in an alleyway, in a dumpster. And it's gonna be like, shit, bro. We're too late, bro.
私たちも行きましょう。
本当にボイドへ渡るつもりなのか。ならば私はどうすればいい。
Skibbity dabada hoobity dabada hibbity bada bahum badala hibbity dala humala wala squish banana. Essentially. animation get interrupted? What the fuck? If we're to enter Numenion's restricted archives with a minimum of fuss, then we must secure the permission of the Forum. First, however, we shall need to enlist the cooperation of a member to broach the matter on our behalf. Who do you think might be inclined to assist us? I know exactly who. The weird professor dude person. Yeah, the Scholark Montishinagnagnagagagagage. He did come to Graha's defense during the inquiry, after all. Well, I mean, he just seems like the fucking doopy old man. Like, what the fuck? This settled, let us head for the phenomenon and see if he is willing to help us once more. Yes. I did read, though. If I am not misremembering from the patch notes, you can now teleport with these NPCs. Right. Yes, you can! Haha! That speeds up everything a whole lot. Discuss the studio. Necessary. Then it was also when you sprint, they just made it so finally you won't lose the fucking NPCs compared to what you did in the beginning of this. Hey yo, weird professor dot fucking ungabunga. Talketh with that which is me. Ah, a visitor is quite an esteemed one at that. What may I do for ye? May forgive the intrusion, Scholark, but we were hoping you might help us secure permission to enter the Numenon's restricted archives. Oh ho! No furtive foray into the stacks this time, eh? I applaud this newfound sense of propriety, yet in all this wide world of contrary serenity, what so compels you to disturb the vault of forbidden wisdom? You see, we want to open a gate to another dimension, bro. And we want to, like, fucking fuck up some void scent, bro. Maybe find a dragon, bro. You know, the usual shit, bro. Fascinating. I had no idea such a technique existed. I would have been surprised if you had. If my assumptions is correct, the research left behind by House Daemir has lain dormant in Sharlayan's archives for many centuries. And if you unearth this research, what then? Surely you don't intend to cross over to the Void? Yeah. That is, in fact, precisely what we intend. To what end, pray tell? To develop a method of traversing the rift, or one that I might keep my word to a distant friend. Sentiments aside, I have journeyed to the end of existence. I have heard, felt, and thought endlessly about the truth of our world and the echo of its future, and yet I want to understand everything, to unravel it all down to its very last secret. What scholar worthy of the name wouldn't force open a void gate or two if a grand revelation was the promised reward? Marvelous! An audacious proposal worthy of Master Matoya herself. And after hearing the whys and the wherefores, I for one do not believe you would use the knowledge for ill. I see no reason not to present the request for the Forum's consideration. Although, your petition would be better received if you also had the support of another well-placed acquaintance. Why, Master Fortunault, of course. He can hardly ignore an earnest request from his dear children's most treasured comrades. I was hesitant to approach him directly, but there is no denying that having Master Fortunault on our side would tip the balance in our favor. Very well. We'll pay a visit to the Levieux estate and plead our case. like we do. Ah, one last thing before you go. I would consider it a personal favor if you might share with me the discoveries you make in the void. My appetite for knowledge is every bit as insatiable as yours, I'd wager. So if you could see your way to indulging an old man's curiosity. Of course, Skolak. We will be sure to pass on any revelations. All the dark and spooky revelations. Everything. All the spooks. Bang. 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 Down. Burning down. Burning down. Fortunault was on the other side of the world here. But now we can teleport! Ah, Master Seth and Mistress Y'shtola. How may I be of service? Come to speak with Master Fortunault. Is he home, by any chance? Yes, the Master is in the residence. I shall inform him that he has guests. Proceeds to get blasted to oblivion or some hoopla. As you do. Well, well. Amelians would invite you instead for tea, but I assume this is not a social visit. You have some matter of import to discuss? Then pray proceed. You have my full attention. So we want to open a fucking gate to the void, and we might want to like study the spooks and do some hoopla to find ways to traverse to other worlds. You know, the usual everyday. Well, I suppose I should praise you for following the proper protocols this time around. Skolak Mantiglashkitroshikachapidin expressed much the same sentiment, I assure you. We'll not attempt to circumvent the form's authority again, unless it is absolutely necessary, of course. Of course. You do understand that it is restricted archives are restricted for a good reason, yes? If no pressing need exists, then why risk the consequences of employing this forbidden knowledge? For a brother who misses his sister, she was his guardian and his friend. A selfless hero who crossed the rift between worlds to save her homeland from horror and suffering. But her brother has given up on the thought of reunion. He spends his effort elsewhere, watching over the people, yet healing from the flame of the final days. Loyal to his duty while betraying the longing in his heart, Suka. It is no vital mission, perhaps reuniting these siblings, but it feels a worthy cause to pursue, all the same. As one who feared losing his own loved ones and spent years in research to prevent it, surely you can appreciate how painful the separation must be. Now you're just tugging at the heartstrings to make him agree. Come on now. Reflections are still very much a mystery to us. Offering to share your experiences in the first should constitute a fair exchange for our cooperation. Do not celebrate just yet. The forum must still be convinced. I will add your request to the list of today's deliberations and deliver the decision to you at the Bardelsian Annex. Okay, so we don't even need to be part of the hoopla. Undebatable. What is this? It's a meeting. Okay. Mission in Mordona, yeah, that's the Alliance raid. Oh yeah, and that's the extreme. Should technically unlock all of that. Okay, fresh face student. Mission in Mordona. Seth, welcome back. Please see Krell, I'm giving the understanding she tasks you in which she's desired your assistance, yeah? I'll fetch her at once. Pray wait a moment. This not being the MSQ, but it's side MSQ that's MSQing the MSQ of the side MSQ. Hello, Graha. Seth, my thanks for coming. If you are now available, I'd like you and Raha to assist me in the task I had mentioned. For you to call on Seth, I assume the task in question is somewhat more exciting than sorting out paperwork, which I am pleased to add I have finished. So if Seth is ready, then so am I. Our venture to the bounty has only served to whet my appetite for fieldwork. Not to oversell things, but I suspect that you won't be disappointed ere I divulge the details, however. Permit me to provide some background. As you know, our organization, the Students of Bardalsian, was founded by my grandfather Galuf. Our stated mission was to uncover the mysteries of Hydaelyn and interrupt her will. Yeah. Particularly through the study of her gift to us. We have since learned the whole truth and might be said that we have fulfilled our mission, but our work is far from over. In the course of our endeavors, we also sought to devise countermeasures against the threats that come to light. Our involvement with the Warring Triad is an example of such. It is my belief that in continuing to seek out the unknown and dealing with threats, the best to carry on the student's mission. We'd best honor grandfather and his comrades who made the ultimate sacrifice to protect this world. Oh. Forgive me, I didn't mean to darken the mood. In saying all of this, I simply wanted to clarify our organization's purpose for a new age. In line with said purpose, I've been reviewing new requests, and one particular jumped out at me. It comes from none other than Rambarose, of the Sons of the Saints Kionach. Truly? Has something happened in Mordona then? Perhaps. So it would seem. And he wishes to entrust the matter to us. While the missive is sparse in details, he writes that it lies beyond the Sun's expertise. Uncharted territory are the exact words he used. So what you mean is adventure! I'd like you to meet with Rambrose and conduct a preliminary survey. What say you? I say Alliance raid smack. Except probably not today, but Uga. Wonderful. When we're ready, pray make your way to Revenant's Toll. I shall let Rambarose know to receive you there. I shall remain here to observe our operations, but should it transpire that more hands are needed, do not hesitate to send word. Well, there is no time like the present. If you could go on ahead to Revenant's Toll, I shall make ready and then be on my way. Skibbity-doo. Let's see, it's 22 minutes left until raid. About to say, wasn't there supposed to be like an NPC or something here? Should probably drop off your Stola before raid. So what did the forum decide? Well, since it's our story, they definitely said yes. Put it bluntly, Master Matoya has burned some bridges here in Charlian, and assaulted the earth for good measure. When it became clear that her student was the petitioner in question, well, no few members voiced their dissonance. When the chamber was reminded in no uncertain term, I might add, of the incredible debt we owe to you and your companions. That served to silence the grumbles of stiffen a few spines, and it was agreed that allowing you to enter the archives was the least we could do in return. Yes, we have saved the world and you people can't fucking say no to us. That's how it works now. That is wonderful news. Thank you both for speaking on our behalf. Yes, well, I'm sure you are aware this permission was not extended lightly. Forbidden knowledge is to be treated with the utmost caution, and there will be repercussions if it is not. I wish you well in your endeavors and bid you good day. I never understand the idea with like forbidden knowledge in fantasy. Like, if it's forbidden, why not destroy it so no one can replicate it? Ever the same, that one. It's like, why would you have an archive filled with like fucking spells that could destroy the world when you could just destroy the spells and then they don't like destroy the research papers and then it just doesn't exist anymore? It's not a problem. Why are you documenting things that you shouldn't be documenting and then saying it's forbidden and just keeping it back there until someone finds it? It's stupid. Uncompromising, eh? But that very stoicism is exactly what Charlian needed to guide it through not one but two exoduses. That went rather well, I think. As a child, I dreamed up any number of schemes on getting my hands on those forbidden tomes, and now I can simply walk through the door. Our focus will be finding House Demir's research notes, of course, but the thought of so much knowledge at my disposal has me feeling a little giddy. Restricted reading. I'll go and pick up the Extreme first, because I think I should be just getting ready for Raid instead. I could continue this tomorrow.